I'm J.R. Church. Welcome to today's webcast. I want to talk to you about the Psalms again. These absolutely incredible Psalms. Listen to Psalms 80 and 81, for they have the story of Israel's sojourn in Egypt. Remember the Egyptian bondage? And so in Psalm 80 and verse 8, this verse, "Thou hast brought a vine out of Egypt." And in verse 15, "And the vineyard which thy right hand hath planted, and the branch that thou madest strong for thyself, it is burned with fire, it is cut down." And then Psalm 81 has the last reference to Egypt in the Psalms. "Blow up the trumpet in the new moon in the time appointed on our solemn feast days. Thus he ordained in Joseph for a testimony when he went out through the land of Egypt." And verse 10, "I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt." Now let me tell you what was happening. 1979, it was March, when the peace accord was signed by Menachem Begin and Anwar Sadat. At last, Israel made peace with Egypt. Over the next 2 years, Israel was in its adjustment period with this new peace accord with Egypt. It was October the 6th, 1981, that Anwar Sadat was watching a parade marking an anniversary of the Yom Kippur War. And he was shot by assassins, ending Sadat's life. "Thou hast brought a vine out of Egypt, and the vine is cut down." Incredible? There it is. It's in the Psalms. Yeah, and it's numbered, according to the years of this negotiation leading from 79 up to 81, 1981, when Anwar Sadat was assassinated. I don't know exactly how to explain it to you other than the fact that there's a God in heaven and He knows what He's doing. And He's arranged these Psalms to describe certain developments leading up to the Messianic kingdom. I believe that Jesus is coming soon. Don't know exactly when. So you're asking, what psalm is it that has the second coming of Christ in it? I'm glad you asked. Psalm 110. Could that be for 2010? Well, listen to Psalm 110. "The Lord said unto my Lord, Sit thou at my right hand until I make thine enemies thy footstool. The Lord shall send the rod of his strength out of Zion. Rule thou in the midst of thine enemies. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, and the beauties of holiness. From the womb of the morning thou hast the dew of thy youth. The Lord hath sworn and will not repent. Thou art a priest forever after the order of Melchizedek. The Lord at thy right hand shall strike through kings in the day of his wrath. He shall judge among the heathen. He shall fill the places with the dead bodies. He shall wound the heads over many countries. He shall drink of the brook in the way. Therefore shall he lift up the head." Now, I cannot tell you that Jesus is coming back and the Battle of Armageddon will take place in 2010. I personally don't think that's what this is saying. But there are certain aspects of Psalm 110 that appear to be under fulfillment today. For example, we know that the Lord is still sitting at the right hand of the Father on high, awaiting the day, anxiously awaiting the day when His enemies shall become His footstool. When will that happen? Soon. I'm convinced of it. We have an absolutely incredible set of Psalms. Say, have you seen the bumper stickers and the T-shirts that say "Pray for our President"? And then they give Psalm 109 and verse 8. Yeah, on T-shirts and on bumper stickers. Now, I'm not selling T-shirts and bumper stickers. That's not us, okay? It's somebody else. But they have Psalm 109 verse 8 referenced on the T-shirts and on the bumper stickers. And when people go to look it up, this is what it says. Let his days be few and let another take his office. Hey, I'm not the one who did that. I'm just the messenger telling you about it. Psalm 109. Wow. I'm J.R. Church. Oh, before I let you go, I've got to tell you, we have a DVD on the prophetic Psalms that I'd like to send to you for a gift of any amount, be it $10, $20, $50, $100, or even $1,000, or whatever you want to send. Your gift should be designated to help us with this television studio. We have some things to buy. We have some electronic equipment to buy. I was on the phone this morning with the people in Tulsa that have these things for sale. I told you the other day that the recorders, we need to buy 3 of them. We're going to run about $2,500 to $3,000 a piece. I didn't change my mind. They changed my mind. They said, oops, wrong recorders. We can't use those. The ones you need are $4,500 a piece. So, anyway, as the Lord leads, we need to raise the funds. And if you will send a gift to help us with putting this television studio, the final touches on it with our electronic equipment we're going to need, I want to send you the Prophetic Psalms on DVD. It's a sermon that I gave to a prophecy conference in Florida some years ago. And we've got it on DVD right here. And you can watch the entire lecture preached to a live audience in Florida as I explain these incredible Psalms. So order it today, will you? When you call 1-800-475-1111 and give your donation to help us with this television studio. So remember, when you call, be sure to ask for the prophetic Psalms. If you don't, we will not know that you want it or that we should send it to you. All right? So we can't send it unless we know you want it. And if you have given toward this new studio in the past and you didn't get these prophetic Psalms, I want you simply to call us and tell us, I gave a donation and I sure would like to get the Psalms. We'll be more than happy to send it out to you. Okay? Call us. Call us today. I'm J.R. Church. We'll see you again tomorrow with our analysis of the news.